Mic check. Is that better? I didn't even notice that. Thank you. No, NVIDIA Broadcast for some reason changed its input for the microphone. So, welcome in everybody. This is the town or the city of Mark Downs. That I when I last streamed it before upgrading my computer, don't hear any game sound. The music is coming from the game. Are you hearing the music? Yeah, I've got it really low for you guys. I can turn it up a little bit. Yeah, the mute. Yeah, I've got it turned down. I can turn it up a bit though. Is that better? Okay. So anyway, on my old computer setup, oh yeah, click back in the game. Everything was the simulation was so slow that these cars were just barely crawling. Sis, I don't know if you remember now. Yes, Dream, and it is Mark Downs back and playable again at 300,000 population. Look at how much better the simulation is running than it was the last time we saw this city. 9800 X3D is just, oh, such a sexy processor. I mean, I'm solid 90 to 100% usage right now on my CPU. At 5.4 gigahertz. Just running it beautifully. What CPU are you running, Dream? I just upgraded mine last month. What? Apparently not. I've not heard of this game. Ah, 13900K. I wonder if it would be better on my 5800X now, which I don't even have it anymore. I gave it to my buddy Henry, traded it for his 5600G that I gave to the wife to upgrade her 3100. Then gave her 3100 to Spencer to upgrade him from an FX 8370. So all of our computers except for my bedroom PC now are on Ryzen. It's on an i5. Oh, I know. An i5 4690 non-K using integrated graphics. 8 terabytes of hard drive space on the network. Anyway, I'm looking for places to put offices. I'm thinking that, like, tuck some offices in back here. Maybe side of the bridge. Wrap off. Radio station playing is Northwoods from City Planner Plays Radio. We put a line of offices around that. But yeah, the CPU I have right now for strictly gaming applications is the best CPU you can get. The 9950 X3D can occasionally beat it out, but on average, just because of the single CCD, the 9800 X3D is just ever so slightly better. Quit messaging me that, you know, I just upgraded my phone from a 3-month plan to a 12-month plan. So my phone is now paid up for the next year. I don't have to worry about a phone bill again for the rest of the year. Yeah, $200 for a year after all the fees for 5 gig a month, and usually I stay on Wi-Fi. Oh shoot, I did those wrong. Those were not supposed to be towers. We also got a pretty nice. Everyone's loving this. I got us an Xbox Series S for the living room, and upgraded my Game Pass to Ultimate, so it is compatible with console and PC. He's out there playing Fable right now. We were playing Diablo 4 together this morning. One thing I really liked about the Ultimate, yeah, the reason I did it, I would have been fine with sticking with the PC Game Pass. Oh, is that going to be an Ultimate exclusive? Music is too loud for me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was actually something that we discovered on Diablo 4 this morning. When I booted it up for the first time, it had me because I actually own on PC. I own Diablo 4 on BattleNet on Blizzard. Um, I had never used it with Game Pass. I'd never played it on the Xbox app. And I had never linked my accounts. Um, when I linked it up, it grabbed all my progression with all my characters. All right, Carl. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for the raid. Have a good night. Clicked in my game because I was adjusting my volume. For me to cross. We could. Just this terrain. So. Wrong button. Even. Next up. Since it does the cloud share, could I play my same save on Microsoft from PC to the laptop? In theory, yes. Um, well, ooh. You're playing Bedrock, so I don't know. If you're playing from the cloud, if you're cloud gaming and you're saving to the cloud, then yes. But I don't know Bedrock. I play Java, like, exclusively. That being said, I do have Bedrock installed on the Xbox now, so I may start digging into Bedrock a little bit. But I mean, if you're using the cloud gaming service and your save is in the cloud, then I see no reason why you shouldn't be able to take your stream. The controls you're used to. I get that, and that's where I see myself having, like, when I start trying Minecraft on the Xbox. I think that's where I'm gonna really struggle. But yeah, like my Diablo 4 saves are saved to the cloud with BattleNet launcher. And once I linked my BattleNet and Microsoft accounts, I can carry my game back and forth between my PC and my Xbox. That is something we learned this morning when I first got it all synced up, and then went to start a game, and all my characters were there, and I was like, "Yay!" Do that little bit there. We need some sort of services. Let's put some fresh road maintenance down. I don't know if we even have any road. I don't think we have any road maintenance. Oops. 300,000. We never put. Okay, it's not going in there. That thing is huge. Well, this is adding jobs too, isn't it? Yeah, 20 employees. It's not a lot, but it's jobs. I wish there was a way I could like have Steam on the Xbox. Access to my Steam games too. But honestly, the way everything syncs up in and this is turning into a podcast about Xbox, isn't it? The thing I like about the way about the Xbox, what made me pick the Xbox as our console for the living room, because I've always been, well, back in the day, I was a Nintendo fanboy, and we still have our Nintendo. We have a Switch Lite, but we didn't have a console for the living room. Basically, we just had a modern Game Boy. Anyway, the reason that I picked, but like I was saying, I'm going everywhere at once here, aren't I? I've always been a PlayStation fanboy since the 2, but I didn't have one. I had a 3, and then I kind of got out of console. I did also have a 360, but I got it because I was able to get a really good deal on it, and my roommate was repairing red rings, so I bought a red ringed 360 for $20, and my roommate fixed it for me for a little bit off of his bit of the rent. Of course, I got one of the ones that was really red ringed, and so we had to keep fixing it. We modded it with a PC fan to keep it from red ringing a little bit better. So, see, problems, I always had problems with Xboxes. Granted, sample size of 1 that I bought used and broken and tried to fix. But, you know, he was making enough money fixing red rings that he was able to, he actually started renting an office in Broad Ripple for a few months. Then got arrested and screwed everything all up. But that's neither here nor there. I've always been a PlayStation fanboy, and I do like as a console itself, I like the PlayStation 5 better. It's 100% the better console. But I'm already a Game Pass subscriber. I'm PCMR all the way, honestly. The console is more for the family and to get me out of the office when I'm not streaming. Because otherwise, I'll sit in here all day on my day off. Today, I didn't get into my office until 2 p.m. So I was out hanging out with the wife all morning on the Xbox. Actually spending time with my family. Probably go out later and play some Minecraft Dungeons with Darren or something. Excuse me. My office is the 3rd bedroom. The reason I'm not giving the boys each their own room is not so that I can have my office, but because the roof leaks in this, and we haven't been able to find the source of the leak. Me and Henry have been all over the roof above this room, and we cannot find the source of the leak, but this room leaks. But that's why the boys have their own room, and I'm in this room. Yeah. Yeah, this one we were just using for storage. And then I was like, we need to declutter, downsize, and then I'm taking this room. Because, I mean, I love my family, but having them run around in the background of the streams was, at least for me, it was distracting. Plus, this gives me kind of my man cave that I can sit back, relax, and vibe in when I need some alone time. You got your she shed. Make that your office. Then you can leave the house to go to work every day. Add that in there. All right. How are we doing? I know we haven't added a lot of jobs. 24%. We can go through InfoLoom too. All reordered from what I did yesterday. When you look at workforce, it's saying like 18.5. So, Dream, are you still here? I have questions about InfoLoom. Okay, so InfoLoom is showing 18.4% unemployment. If I pull up population, it's showing me 24.1. Is the vanilla metric just kind of bugged and reading high, or are they reporting it somehow differently? What is your take on this, Dream? I'm kind of playing for the higher number. I do like this breakdown. Educated workforce is decent. A little bit more well-educated and highly educated. This is in InfoLoom. I just reinstalled the game, so, and the save was in the cloud, thank God. Another thing I've actually just upgraded. Actually, just yesterday. The only reason I didn't stream yesterday was because I was doing a final upgrade to my computer. I got a 2 terabyte NVMe for a game drive. Yes. I thought you used InfoLoom. Yes, InfoLoom is a mod. I thought that was a mod you were using already. Right. But the final internal upgrade I'll need for a while. Because the only other upgrading I can do from here, really? Oh, you should get this, dude. It gives you all kinds of good shit. You get all this demographic statistic. You saw the workforce one. They're all your workplaces, residential info, including your homelessness. All your demands. What's driving the demands. You can see I have no demands for meals, lodging, entertainment, or recreation. All other commercial I had demand for. All our commercial products. Industry. industry and office. Industrial products. I think we're making the CPU struggle a little more. Yeah, I don't look at a lot of this. The main thing I look at is residential, not even workplaces, workforce, and occasionally I'll pop into commercial to see if lodging is still in here. Yeah, I tried to like full on mayor the town. I go deep. That's what she said. Heyo! Be working along the side of a river somewhere. Side of a. Are dams still bugged? I don't think it would be very conducive on this map. A little too flat, but parking lot there. Service all this. One more. Yeah. No. Never mind. I'll do. Did you catch my short stream Tuesday evening dream? It was like just under 30 minutes. It was a real short stream. I got a new kayak about a week ago. And I got a phone mount for it, and I streamed on my phone my maiden voyage of the kayak. I paddled out under a bridge on a local reservoir for about 30 minutes, decided it was too windy, and that was that. There was a swan. Yeah, and it was kind of an experiment to see how feasible it would be to do that. And I've got some adjustments to make to the setup, but it could feasibly be a thing in the future. Um, the wind was a problem. Um, the wind was strong enough that every time there was a gust, I could not paddle against it, and I had to go against it to get back to the ramp. I could not paddle hard enough to overcome the wind. So that became a problem. I've got to get used to the balance difference of sitting so much higher up. Oh, the stream, um, as far as like quality and everything, came out fine. There was a lot of road noise because I was underneath Olio Road, um, which is very busy that time of day, around 5 o'clock. The VOD is still up on Twitch. I haven't uploaded it to YouTube yet. I watched about half the VOD. You'll notice one problem with the setup where I kept hitting my phone when I was paddling. So that's something I'll have to fix. Small pedestrian. No, what I want to do, and I don't know how I would broadcast this, but I can, if nothing else, it may be something that actually gets me into video editing and actually making YouTube videos. But I can get GoPro mounts that attach to my kayak. I can have like one behind me, high up, facing forward, so you can watch like a POV, like a third-person view of me fishing, or paddling, whatever, and then I can have another one set up on the front of the boat for a face cam. If I could find a way to run that, like if I could find a way to maybe run that setup and have those connected to like a tablet that's mounted in front of me and stream from like Twitch app on a tablet, I'd have to come up with some sort of hotspot for the kayak. But you know, I could, with this kayak, I could actually get something set up for that. For some form of content creation, be it just YouTube videos or maybe some sort of streaming setup. More likely YouTube videos. Take these trees out, but new trees will come in. Kind of make this like a park space. And what I'm gonna do, seeing what mini pit parks will fit. Who is? Those two trees. Yeah, that looks good. Leave it on. You believe Honestly, yeah, it's maybe we just find a little planter. Look at that. Yeah. Well, darn. Oh what? Oops. Not those. But they just straight up fall. They straight up fall on the terrain. Put the road back in a minute. Oh. Fix the terrain. Oh, it looks all ugly. not gonna be able to do them against that wall then. I suppose we could do it and move it, but to get that back, we're not gonna have, yeah. Get that effect. See, like, this is a spot where, like, if I was gonna go fishing and didn't have a boat, this would be a good place to go hang out and fish. Oh. Be a nice little waterfront park, isn't it? Just unfortunate, in my opinion, that we can't have a pedestrian road that small that's not one way. At least vanilla. Yeah, this I think I like. Have a good lurk. Enjoy the rest of your work, sis. We haven't done a whole lot. We saw an opportunity to build something there and ran with it. Place 2 of those. Clouds go.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
A severe hailstorm is approaching. Damage to crops and property is expected. We urge citizens to stay inside until the storm is past.
Else we can do is maybe add some more farms to our outskirts areas. Especially like if we look at our air pollution map, we're not gonna be able to get anything really over here. What kind of resources? Yeah, we can see how well farming does in the pollution. Ooh. Start. There we go. What's our biggest needs for production? Wheat. Oh, we're low on all of them. Okay. Modify this even further. Really massive. Oh. Yeah, that does. Aha. Gives them a direct connection. Old livestock farm there. I wish it would actually show up differently. Oh, instantly these are populating. Still 23% unemployment. We have not zoned any residential, but the population just keeps going up. 323,000. When I restarted this save, it was at 280. It dropped down to 270 and then has just been climbing since. I have not zoned any residential since firing this save back up. So 25 employees. I mean, we're not getting a whole lot of jobs in out here, but we're getting jobs in. It's down another % there. You need a lot more higher education jobs, though. So this can't be all that we provide. But did need an expansion of our farming anyway. We were starting to run low there. 44 employees there. Nice, nice. Good on our cotton. Almost okay on them. Many little livestock farm there. Not much to that one. Uh, what caused it to do this? Even in the pollution here, so What? Oh, you were just completely bugged out. Curious. That was from the scalers. That like that for now. Let's try. See, now it's just locked in. Not. You. Huh. Here's a nice area. Some more offices.
broadcast to all citizens. A severe hailstorm is approaching. Damage to crops and property is expected. We urge citizens to stay inside until the storm has passed.
Hailstorm. Fingers on the wrong keys. Not like it used to. So we already have a bit of an office park there. Other one over here. Parking garage. Hey. The man is going to die. Because of course it is. Question is, we're seeing a drop. That's probably more farms. Stuff that we did earlier. Stabilize? No. Good. You're not. Of course you're not. What else? On with the size. Shopping center here. Open space. We could tuck some offices back here. Well, that unlocked perfect timing, didn't it? Play with that in a minute. We might use some of these unique buildings to bring it the rest of the way. Code is struggling with all the performance that the game is sucking up. But we're still not dropping any frames, and everything looks good everywhere. I think, yeah, Twitch is complaining bitrate's too high, but it's still producing a 1080 60 stream.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
A heavy storm is approaching the city, and the likelihood of hail is very high. Traffic slowdowns and damage to crops and property are expected. Citizens are advised to remain indoors until the situation passes.
Okay. This is in here. Manage that unique building. Triplet Park. Oh, keep with the first theming. Bring in a good number of jobs. Go back for downtown. Who's she be? hospital that, ooh. How do I want to handle this one? That would be a great spot for it. Do we really need this hospital? I don't think we really do. Bulldoze it. $266. Yeah, that's a yes. 100% that's a yes. People working there, we're going to need some sort of parking garage. You can just get yourself an upgrade right there, Biddy boy. Employment is down to 21 and a half. Certainly we are going in the correct direction here. What's InfoLoom's opinion? 16.9, not as big of a drop. 14. Oh, it just dropped it. Okay, yeah. To worry about. We have made some improvements to our job market. I go into workforce. Most of our unemployment is uneducated workers. Green. $412. Be another significant drop in that here in a minute. We put those parts. Where's the other one? Either way, it looks like we need one over in here. What other services might be? We have our post sorting. Grant providing jobs to, yeah. Oh.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
A heavy storm is approaching the city, and the likelihood of hail is very high. Traffic slowdowns and damage to crops and property are expected. Citizens are advised to remain indoors until the situation passes.
Normal to it. Fill in. I'm just so happy the city has come back to life. A little afraid of how warm the CPU would get with the city this big, and it's staying in the low 70s, so I can't complain. 5.4 all core. Click over here. Ah.
emergency
Sidewalk.
broadcast to all citizens.
A heavy storm is approaching the city, and the likelihood of hail is very high. Traffic slowdowns and damage to crops and property.
You believe the problem is this intersection now?
To remain indoors until the situation passes.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
A severe hailstorm is approaching. Damage to crops.
See how triple roundabout is handled.
We urge citizens to stay inside until the storm is passed.
That's starting to work. I think the game likes these two being this close to each other, but it's the university. Who's that? Short right here. Houses were they? American? Yes, they were. A little more walkability there. Pop my chest. One more bat, one more smoke. And then I think I'm going to wrap it up for today. We're doing 20.8 according to that. 14.8 according to that. But we are going in the correct direction. Here. All buildings away from town there. Seems like a spot where we want offices again. We're like missing a couple roads there. No. Maybe. No. Well then. Pop as many jobs in today as we can. I think our population's getting pretty close to stable. We do high density commercial. This. We want to get a lot more suburban sprawl before we really blow up any higher on the density. And even then, we're probably going to mainly just go medium. Quite a while. This city, the goal is 1 million population. But we got to get I have no idea what that is. I do not keep up with new music. $20.7. Still pretty high on employment. Getting a ton of jobs, and we have a ton of people living in the city now. Right now it's just unemployment, and I had hit a point. This city actually has been sitting untouched for a long time until I just recently upgraded my computer because my old processor couldn't handle the city and the stream, or even just the city anymore. Actually, a lot of my unemployment is uneducated and poorly educated jobs. But yeah, I recently upgraded from a 5700 or a 5800X to a 9800X 3D, and from a 3070 Ti to a 4070 Super. And I upgraded my internet to a service that can actually handle streaming. One and two are completely different beasts. And honestly, after playing two for so long, I really couldn't go back to one. But yeah, if I go into my InfoLoom mod and we look at our workforce, it actually shows a lower unemployment number. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know which one is more accurate. But if we look down into here, we got 58% unemployment for uneducated workers. Oh my god, yes. Under the roads where they belong. But you can see here, my highest unemployments are with my uneducated and my poorly educated. And my biggest problem here is underemployment, where they're taking lower tier jobs. But yeah, with my 5800X, is city kind of choked out at 250,000, and I pushed it to 280, and it was like, these cars would barely be moving on that CPU. Stimulation had slowed down so much. Hey, it looks like our triple roundabout worked out. I really loved the way they did the roads, the way you place roads and everything. Be able to come up with like a perfect spooey like that. With honestly, you can do that without even any mods. You can do that vanilla. That one is with anarchy to make it easier, but right. But it is actually time for me to wrap up. I am honestly just so happy that I can get back to this city. My goal with this city, and has been from the beginning, because it is such a flat map. Thank you for the follow, Cringe Lord. Because it is such a flat map, my goal with this city from the beginning has been to hit either 1 million population or overload my PC, whichever comes first. This is my like ultimate performance benchmark city that I'm building. And I built it to the point to where I had to upgrade my computer to continue building it. I feel like with the speed that it's running now, we might. I still don't know if we'll actually hit 1 million. and still be able to stream it and still be able to handle the, unless optimizations have come a long way too. I don't know how, I haven't been following the updates to know how well the optimizations have been doing. But between whatever updates they've done and my CPU upgrade, this is finally, we can finally finish this project of building out a city to 1 million population. But that's gonna do it for me for today. I thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. What was that last ding? I heard another ding. But I don't see any notifications. Alright, thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Later.